Alright, so what we're doing out here today is we're in the Roost Wilderness area, just right at the start, going down towards Shellbird Lake and Sorrow's End. Then what we're going to do is we're going to swing over that away and get over to the Roost Overlook. That'll be the first stage of this journey and a repeat of what I did last year. So that mound of rock behind the little part of Deedee's Lake there is Sorrow's End. As you can see, she's a tad boggy. I just got to get up to the trail over there, but there's a lot of swamp in between here and there. So yeah, just kind of had to embrace the suck and go with it. That's Black Duck Lake. So this here, I'm heading this way today over to that Roost. But sometime I'm going to come back to this point and head north from here. Probably some real good views in there because I think those are about the tallest hills in the whole area. And that is coyote poop. And those are my companions for the evening, I would guess. And there's a froggy. Right in there somewhere. Yeah, I hear you, brother. You're happy about the swamp. Freshly wet feet again. Swamp and stone, baby. That is what is out here. Swamp and stone. So that's up Back Bay way there. This isn't going to be that bad. I thought this was going to be a lot worse. So where we need to get to is just over, kind of straight across where. And what we're going to do tomorrow is come back here, and I might do a little scouting here now, but somewhere up over there, there's a trail that should go up into the woods. And up onto that ridge there, and up along the top there. She's special out here. This is so beautiful. For today, what we're going to do is head down this way through the swamp a bit, and then there'll be a trail also going up the hill to our right, but that one will take us out to the Roost Overlook. There's a billion bait fish in there. Billion bait fish. I have no idea if you can see them or not. So rather than relying on balance to get through that kind of disgustingly deep mud, I just went down a little farther and jumped it. Seemed to work out okay. Now, there's a trail up the side right here. Goes up and over. Alright, onward and upward. 2 more rises, we're at the Roost, won't be long now. I think there are quite a few coyotes out this way. Trying to pick up a lot of dog prints. There are some human prints too, so could just be a puppy. Looks so different out here now than it did in July and again in October. All these guys are just starting to bud. Alright, about 45 feet up there above me is Roost. Yeah, that's where we're going to go there next. Down yonder. Alright. Victory is mine again. And it is windy as always up here. That next big blue body of water is Roost Pond. that's basically everything we did last year, and now just came down off the Roost overlook, heading down there. Hopefully this view's worth the slow climb. Let's see what we got up here. Hope you grab your hat season, boys. I think this is home for the night. It's not quite as sheltered as I would like, or as flat as I would like, really. But head down here, head up, feet down here might be pretty good. So yeah, this is my spot. It's a bit more out of the wind. A little easier on tent. Might even be able to peg in a bit. Still a lot of daylight left, a couple hours. It's only from about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So, wind has died down a smidge. So hopefully my tent will stay put. So for the Roost Wilderness area, this is damn fine water. How the hell somebody's planner ended up out here, I have no idea. But at least this water's moving a bit. There is a ton of coyote shit around. So I'm just going to get here some of this water and go back and cook some dinner. You ever watch one of them PCT through hiking trail videos and some hippie walks up to a cold flowing stream and dips an old battered tin cup into that glacial stream and just takes a sip of the cleanest, purest water on God's green earth? Well, we ain't in California, and I did not pee in those bottles. So dinner night is garlic alfredo fettuccine. It's a good looking sunset, that. Alright, beautiful morning. About 7 o'clock. Just going to pack up my shit and head over around the corner, make coffee by the water and eat breakfast there, I think. Took a while to get to sleep last night, but once I got to sleep, I slept hard. Alright, just after 8:30, gonna head out. Just coming back up towards Rogues Roost Pond, overlooks up there. So that there, across the pond and across the bay, is the town of Prospect. You can see the big white church there. One of the prettiest little towns I've ever seen in my life. When you drive down into it, it's absolutely spectacular. As far as I know, there's nothing there, but the view is beautiful. So that's the inlet there in the back bay. You can see up above Sorrow's End looking pretty. We're going down into the corner over there. Then we're going to head north for a bit. Then we're going to come back and hit Sorrow's End. Don't think those were there open yesterday. Swamp cotton. If anybody knows what this stuff actually is, let me know. But I sure love to see it. So pretty. Speaking of pretty, how's that for a nice view? Come back up on the Rogue's Roost, overlooking a little bit. So that trail leading up the side of the hill there goes up to the Rogue's Roost overlook. We've just come from down that way. Now we're heading back down this way to Back Bay. Oh, I think I can get over there without... Oh, I think so I can. I'm glad I stopped. Yeah, I think I can get to where I want to go. Backing along there without going back down, so... we can do that, because if I go down there I have to hop that bank, grab a drink and take a quick rest and head on. Don't know what time it is yet. I'll check and I'll tell you. I did check, but then I forgot what time it was. I think it's around 10:30. Just heading down this new way here and hopefully head north. So that just dropped me right back down here, and there's no side trail off that. So this is basically the replacement to the route that used to run along the bank up there that I hopped yesterday. So I'm hopeful that there's a trail up there. This should be the one I'm after. Oh yeah. Someone even built a really dodgy bridge at one time. You can see there's some decent water going back there. These are rotten. I think I'll skip that. Yep, this is the trail I want. We'll see how bad this is though. As you can see, it's been a while since this one's had any traffic on it. I am a parasite of the old ATV tracks, so the fact that I see occasional fresh ones doesn't bother me too much, because without the ATVs, I don't have the skill to get around here without following their trails. Yeah, this goes where I want it to. What? A tree down across the trail. Oh, I better call a trail maintenance crew. Actually, it's kind of funny. This is the first blowdown I've seen across the trail out here. And obviously, there are no trail maintenance crews. I would say to anybody who does come out here that this is not a place for shorts or yoga pants or anything like that. I mean, this shit will shred you. It is sharp. And also has the annoying habit of untying your sneakers. I don't know if they make roos for adults for hiking, but Velcro would be nice out here. Here's a great big honking rock up ahead. Hopefully that's where the trail goes. That is a big bleeding rock. But there's a giant ass swamp down at its base, so hopefully this ATVer knew what he was doing when he made this trail. That big honking rock, there was a trail down into the gully in front of it, but I didn't want to have anything to do with the swamp at the base of that thing, so go 300 meters up the trail that way. We're going to come to where I lost the plot on my first trip here back in July of last year. About 300 meters up that way, coming from the other direction, mind you. I got myself turned around and couldn't find this little trail here that leads back and around and down to Back Bay. Since it's a lot less growing in here in May than it was in July, so it's a lot easier to spot these little old trails. When everything's green and has leaves on it, you lose the tread, and you're really just looking for the hollow spaces. So yeah, last year I got lost down in there. There's a hill about 60 feet down to the bottom. You can see the ravine there. This here's the trail that I missed. So yeah, picture this all green and grown in. That's the trail up the hill that I should have taken. I think I went off along the front of that ridge. Maybe I went that way. I don't know. I went the wrong way. That's the right way. This looks a spot for lunch. Here's my destination over there. Trailhead's over there. Hard going through here. It's a bit rough. It's grown over. People aren't out here much. Alright, rested up. It's about almost noon now. I figure another 2 hours will put me over Sorrow's End. So, we're here at the junction of a couple trails. That's the one I just came down. I think that's just a side trail, the same trail. This one here runs up along the ridge there, up over Blackbird or Black Duck Lake. We're going to go this way instead. Bit rough through here, and the black flies have really found me now. Just taking a break to hang out with a buddy I just met. Up there, so better here with him and the bugs. So I just loaded up on some more pea colored water. Kind of tastes like oak trees or moss. Besides really just this pretty much the whole way, and the occasional swamp, creek. Nothing as spectacular as yesterday. So we're about to descend into that. I remember this from my last time here. Take an interlude for pretty flowers before we deal with the swamp. Whatever these things are. They're cool. So far not too bad. It's drier than it was last year. So I remember last year I came all the way along that edge over there. But this year the ground's soft, but it's not super wet, at least not right here. Right, so that trail there is the one I've just come down. So that came from Back Bay to here. Here, it's about a kilometer north of Shellbird Lake and Sorrow's End down there, which is where we're going. This one here with the nice coyote shit marker on it, I believe is the one that would take you up to the cell phone towers up there, which is the other entrance for people who park on Terra Drive. Almost there. So that's pretty much the hike I had planned. Got a few hours to kill here now before I can get a ride out of here. I think I can manage looking at this for the next couple hours and drink a couple cups of coffee and drink some water. Not a bad end to things, all things considered. It was a beautiful couple days back here. Very happy to have been able to spend it back here. See it again in probably in October. So the results are in. 20.44 total kilometers.